Hey, kombucha lovers! Today, we're diving into something super important for all of us homebrewers: burping your kombucha bottles during the second fermentation. Why do we do it? What's happening inside the bottle? And what could go wrong if we skip this crucial step? Let's get into it. When you bottle your kombucha for the second fermentation, also known as F2, you're creating the perfect environment for carbonation. This is when you add fruit, herbs, or other flavors, seal it up, and let it sit at room temperature for a few days. During this time, the yeast and bacteria continue to feed on the remaining sugars, producing more carbon dioxide, or CO2, as a byproduct. Here's what's happening inside the bottle. The yeast is breaking down the sugars in your kombucha, creating a tiny amount of alcohol and lots of CO2. The CO2 has nowhere to go in a sealed bottle, so it dissolves into the liquid, creating that bubbly effervescence we all love. But there's a catch. All that CO2 is building up pressure inside the bottle. If you leave it sealed without releasing some of that pressure, also known as burping, things can get a little explosive. Yeah, no one wants that kind of surprise in their kitchen. So why do we need to burp the bottles? It's simple: to release that excess CO2 and prevent the bottle from bursting. A quick burp once a day during the first few days of the second fermentation is usually enough. Just pop the top slightly to let out the gas, then seal it back up. Now, let's talk about what happens when we move the kombucha to the fridge after the second fermentation has happened. Cold temperatures slow down the fermentation process and reduce the production of CO2. The kombucha will still be fizzy, but the pressure inside the bottle will be much more stable. So after about 3 to 5 days of room temperature, the second fermentation, burping daily, it's time to move your bottles to the fridge. This not only preserves the carbonation and flavors, but also prevents further buildup of CO2. Now let's talk safety. What happens if you forget to burp your bottles at room temperature? Well, the pressure can build up to dangerous levels, especially with certain fruits like pineapple or mango, which have more sugar and can cause rapid CO2 production. If you think you've forgotten to burp your bottles, approach with caution. Use a towel to gently burp them and release the pressure slowly, just like this. And if you see any signs of bulging or extreme pressure, handle the bottle very carefully. Have you ever wondered who are the heroes of the kombucha brewing? I'm talking about the bacteria involved in creating the kombucha and providing the fantastic health benefits that the kombucha provides to our overall health. Yes, the responsible for this mainly are Gluconobacter and Acetobacter bacteria. If you never heard about them and you want to know everything, then don't miss our next video, where we will explain the tale of these two bacteria and their influence into the fermentation of the perfect brew. So there you have it. Burping your kombucha bottles during the second fermentation is a small step that can make a big difference in keeping your brew safe and delicious. Remember to burp the bottle of kombucha once a day during the second fermentation, and when enough fizz is in the bottle, then pop them in the fridge to enjoy those perfect bubbles. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more kombucha tips and tricks. And let me know in the comments what your favorite flavor combinations are. Until our next video then, happy brewing and stay bubbly.